I'm Annabel. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and I've been a Pilates instructor and business owner for 20 years, and I own Pilates Manitoba. And I've been melt trained, all levels of it, since hand and foot, since 2013. Pilates saved my life once. I had some pretty nasty stuff happen to me, and I found that it connected me at all times. I loved it so much I ended up becoming certified and then I found the world of melt. And melt is even more of a connector on every level. I would actually even say spiritually, which I would say my school of Pilates didn't really teach me until I started melting. So the melt method helped me find a more meditative, spiritual, and internal place to do the work. Pilates is brilliant for repatterning and reintegrating a new pattern. However, that's great. Some people can stay in the fitness model and the medical model, but I love the melt method for taking me to all dimensions of me. So the way I feel about myself, the way it helped restore my regulators, so I have a better mood, I sleep better, all the stuff that you would not necessarily identify right away with the fitness model or the fitness world. And it made all my movement smooth and fluid. And as I chronologically age, I feel great. I feel like I'm 25 again. I never hurt myself. I have the immune system of a tank, and I still kept my my energy that I love so much. I would highly recommend everybody make melt part of their everyday experience. It is like brushing your teeth every day.
And how do you find has it helped the people that come to your studio? Differences that you've seen in their bodies, kind of before you introduce them to melt and after?
I'd say the same, only on a different timing mechanism. Some people are really, really hurt, and they're really, really stiff, and they're really, really brittle. So the melt method has to get them to yield and be supple and get wet again before they can start feeling again. And sometimes that's a scary place to be. So we've also had a very interesting emotional journey together, because I think they look at me as an instructor, as owner-operator, as knowing more than they do. I don't. I just get to share being a person with them and what the work meant in my body. And it brings fitness, it spans the fitness model and the medical model, as did Pilates, if you ask me. And it's an absolute game changer. So to help all the people, it depends on where they were when they first came in. I also work with athletes. I'm working with a woman now who's on the Canadian wrestling team, a women's wrestling team, trying to make the 2020 Olympics. And there's no mind-body in any of the Canadian Olympic training that she tells me. So she and I are going to help, get that sort of work out to people. So it's fascinating work. It's feels great, and you'll never look back once you do it. So as for my clients, we just help them through that wherever they are on the journey, whether they're in pain or they're looking for better performance.
Thank you very much, Annabel.
And by the way, it was great meeting Zoisa. She is awesome. You have so got to see her. I have loved every minute with her, and I wish she lived in Canada.
Thank you very much.